There's a lie we've all been taught about success that the people who make it somehow know exactly what they're doing. The truth? Almost nobody does. Welcome back to Soft Life, Hard Truths, the podcast where we talk honestly about life, growth, and the uncomfortable truths that nobody really prepares us for. I'm your host, Chutney Thompson, and today we're talking about something that almost everyone feels, but very few people admit: the imposter truth. And here it is. Most people walking around this world don't actually know what they're doing. Yep, the CEO, the author, the entrepreneur, the parent, the artist, the person you think has everything together. Most of them are just figuring it out as they go along. And today, we're going to talk about why that's actually good news. From the time we're kids, we're taught this strange idea that adults somehow reach a point when they suddenly have life completely figured out. Like one day you wake up and you magically know how to run a business, how to raise children perfectly, how to manage money, how to be confident, how to follow your purpose. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Everyone is learning in real time. The doctor you see, they're still learning. The writer with 10 books, still learning. The actor on the big screen, still figuring it out. And the people who look the most confident, often they're just the ones who became comfortable trying things before they felt ready. Now let's get into what imposter syndrome really is. A lot of people call it imposter syndrome. That feeling that says, who am I to do this? Someone is going to find out I don't know everything. Maybe I'm not good enough. But here's the part that changes everything. The people you admire have those same thoughts. They just keep going anyway. Confidence doesn't come first. Confidence comes after you start. Here's something I've learned watching successful people closely. They're not always the smartest. They're not always the most talented. They are not always the most prepared. What they usually are is brave enough to begin before they feel ready. They try, they fail, they adjust, they try again. And eventually, the world starts to think they always knew what they were doing. But they didn't. They were learning just like everyone else. Now, here's the beautiful part of this truth. If nobody actually has everything figured out, then you don't need permission to start. You don't need to wait until you're perfect. You don't need to wait until you know every answer. You don't need to wait until the fear disappears. Because the truth is, most of the people you admire started with the same uncertainty that you feel right now. They just moved anyway. So I know what you're thinking. Your next step is this. If you've been holding back from something, starting a podcast, writing a book, launching a business, making a film, speaking your truth, let this episode be your reminder. Nobody really knows exactly what they're doing. Some people are just a few steps ahead in the learning process. And the only way to catch up is to begin. Messy, uncertain, curious, but moving. In closing, friends, thank you for listening to Soft Life, Hard Truths. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Because sometimes the thing holding us back the most is believing everyone else has the answers, when the truth is, we're all learning together. Until next time, take care of yourself, move with intention, and remember, a soft life still requires the courage to face hard truths.